Hello dear student, I am Ankit Sultania. Today I am going to explain about the next point, that is wireless transmission media or unguided transmission media. Before starting this point, I would like to recall you that I already explained you in the previous class about transmission media and one of its types. What is transmission media? Transmission media is the connecting media which carries a signal from one computer to another. It is the path through which the data from one system is transferred to another system. This can be either wired or in a wireless manner. There are two types of transmission media as I explained in the previous video. The first one is wired transmission media. The types of wired transmission media are: first one is twisted pair cable. The twisted pair cable was invented by Alexander Graham Bell. The second one is coaxial cable. It was invented by English engineer and mathematician Oliver Heaviside. And the third one is optical fiber cable. It is invented by an Indian born American Sikh physicist Narinder Singh Kapani, which is also known as father of fiber optics. Now I am going to explain you all about the next point, the next type of the transmission media, that is wireless transmission media. It is also known as unguided transmission media. When computers in a network are interconnected and data is transmitted through waves, then they are said to be connected through unguided media. In unguided media or in a wireless network, data is transmitted without wires. Some of the types of wireless media network or wireless network or unguided network are, as you can see on this screen, infrared, next microwave transmission, next one is radio wave transmission, next one is Bluetooth technology, next one is Wi-Fi technology, and WiMAX. I will explain all these types of wireless transmission media one by one in detail. The first one is, as described in your book, is infrared. What is infrared? Infrared is the frequency of light that is not visible to human eye. It has a range of wavelengths, just like visible light have wavelengths from red light to violet light. Far infrared waves are thermal. This is the reason why we feel the heat from sunlight, a fire or a radiator. Shorter near infrared waves are not hot at all. In fact, we can even feel them. These shorter wavelengths are the ones used by our TV remotes. The infrared communication range of the devices communicating through infrared waves is very limited. Infrared waves cannot penetrate walls. It means they cannot cross the walls or other obstruction, so there should be no physical barrier between the communicating devices. The communication between a TV set and a remote control happens through infrared waves. The infrared mouse and keyboard are other examples of a device that make the use of infrared waves for data transmission. The another example is as we control AC with the help of remote. Now the next point, as you can see on this screen, is Microwave transmission. What is microwave transmission? It is another popular transmission medium which permits data transmission rates of about 16 gigabits per second. Microwave communications are unidirectional. They can be used for terrestrial communication or for satellite communication. This type of transmission use high frequency radio signals to transmit data through space. As you can see also in this picture, like radio waves, microwaves can pass through obstacles like buildings, mountains, etc. Microwaves offer a line of sight method of communication. Microwave propagation is one of line of sight communication. So, when used for terrestrial communication, the towers with antennas mounted on them need to be in direct sight of each other. The antennas are usually located at substantial heights above the ground level to extend the range between antennas and to be able to transmit over obstacles. We must have noticed high towers with microwave antennas in your city, as you can see in this picture. Microwaves can pass through the Earth's atmosphere easily and can be used to transmit information between satellites and the Earth's base station. You also have seen such type of picture in your city also. Okay. Now the next one is radio wave transmission. What is radio wave transmission? When two terminals communicate by using radio frequencies, then such type of communication is known as radio wave transmission. It is omnidirectional, which means that they travel in all directions from the source, so that the transmitter and the receiver do not have to be carefully aligned physically. Radio waves are easy to generate, can travel long distances and penetrate through, means go through, passes through buildings easily. So that they are widely used for communication both indoors and outdoors, as you can see in this picture. However, at all frequencies, radio waves are subject to interference from motors and other electrical equipments. Radio wave transmission setup has two parts, such as these are devices which transmit signals are termed as transmitter, and the devices which receive signals are termed as receiver. Both the transmitter and the receiver use antennas to radiate and capture the radio signals. Bluetooth and Wi-Fi are both wireless technologies that use radio frequencies waves to create networks. Now, the next point is Bluetooth technology. What is Bluetooth technology? Bluetooth is used for exchanging data over a short distance from fixed and mobile devices. This comes under personal area network. The name Bluetooth is derived from the Harald Bluetooth, a king of Denmark. It is used for exchanging data for short distances. Okay. This technology uses low power, has a short range, approx 30 feet, and medium transmission speed. This technology can be used to transfer songs or pictures between two mobile phones, or a Bluetooth headset can be used with a mobile phone. As you also may have been used personally. Now the next point is Wi-Fi technology. First of all, what is the full form of Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi stands for wireless fidelity. It also makes the use of radio waves to transmit and receive data. I think this technology is also used by you all. This requires more energy but enables the signals to go farther, about 10 times than more than Bluetooth, with a faster rate of transmission. This technology is used to set up networks in which a computer's wireless adapters translate the data into a radio signal and transmits it. A wireless router devices receives the signal, decodes it, and sends it to the internet using a wired connection. Router is a networking device that will you about which you will also study further. And the last one is WiMAX. WiMAX stands for Worldwide Interoperability for Microwave Access. This is also one of the type of wireless transmission media. This technology, the technology of WiMAX is similar to Wi-Fi, just like a Wi-Fi, but it operates at higher speeds and can cover greater distances and greater number of users as compared to Wi-Fi. WiMAX and Wi-Fi both are just similar, but Wi-Fi is just used for approx 300 feet, but WiMAX has the capacity and also the speed greater than Wi-Fi. Thanks for watching this video. Now in the next class I will explain about network devices. Network devices are used for creating network for transferring data from one computer to another. I hope you have learned the today's point in better manner.